Welcome to an afternoon of global glamour. Our task today is to conceptualize and define globalization via the fashion and sports industry. The mode of presentation will be a fashion show. Hope you enjoy it. We have also distributed evaluation sheets. Kindly fill it out so we may know if we have successfully met our task. Thank you. Nope.
We are standing before you today to present to you how this world of 7 billion people living across a vast area of 197 million miles became one.
But first, should we take a selfie, Shani?
What is a selfie, Dino?
Seriously, a selfie is a self-portrait photograph taken by one person of that person. And how do I do this anyway?
I mean, it's not Sinhalese, it's not Tamil, nor is it religious or cultural. So how do ordinary Sri Lankans like us know what a selfie is?
Well, first of all, it's in English, so it's kind of obvious. But otherwise, through Google, Instagram, Facebook,
It's not just words like selfie that have spread around the world. It's so much more.
It's clothes, food, shoes, brands, cosmetics. For example, what's the brand of shoe you are wearing? And do you know where it was made? Did you buy it from Sri Lanka? I mean, we do have stores such as Adidas, but how did they get to Sri Lanka?
And what's your high score on Flappy Bird? How do you know about Flappy Bird? Did you watch the playoffs last night?
Did you hear the recent problems in Ukraine through BBC or CNN? Well, those were all examples of globalization and how it has affected all of us. So now, without further ado, we present to you global warming.
You mean global glamour?
Yeah, that.
Starting off, we have the traditional Gujarati wearing his kurta.
Action.
And now, here comes the trendy Indian. Oh my god, I think he's from Bollywood.
That doesn't even look Indian, Ashami. Are you sure he's from India? Well, anyways, now on the runway is another Indian, and by the way, she is wearing. Ashami, what's that difficult body code? Anyways, thank you, India. Here comes USA. Here comes a modern day hipster from sunny Miami, who most of us copy these days.
I can't believe this.
Well, Shan, what happened to the traditional one?
I have no idea.
No offense, but typical American. By the way, those were the representatives from the USA. Moving on, say Buenos tardes to these Mexicans who, if I'm not mistaken, just arrived.
Sombrero and Mexicana outfit.
Pero no sudan porque estén vigilados.
What? Anyways, moving on.
Mafia!
Now welcome Senora Gloria and that elegant escaramuza.
Well, I'm not gonna say anything in Mexican, but that is a beautiful dress.
Here is Mr. Monte. His clothes from Mexico.
Thank you, Mexico.
The Richie Rich Middle Easterns.
Saudi Arabia.
Sheikh al-Majid bin Mubarak wearing the clothes, but people wore the clothes.
City of Sharjah. Colombo his own private jet.
She meant to say that he's wearing an H&M t-shirt he bought from London with his jeans made by Armani.
But sadly, this is what globalization has done to all of us around the world. As well as it has its many advantages, it has its disadvantages as well.
I couldn't agree more. Anyways, moving on.
We have Mrs. Lal and her traditional.
Is she related to that celebrity who we all know? Ashanya, she does not understand us, so just slowly smile and run away.
I think you're overreacting, maybe she noticed something. Just move on.
Here is Mrs. Khan with a Louis Vuitton and Prada handbag. She got that. Anyways, Masalama, hello Aaron.
So anyway, we can all say what.
Don't kill me, I'm innocent, she organized this.
You're kidding me, to play a game?
So funny.
Security, thank you.
Sorry ladies and gentlemen, and we apologize for the inconvenience caused.
What you just saw was one of the many riots that unemployed individuals in developed countries have to ban sweatshops in developing countries.
Companies referred to as CIS transfer their factories to developing countries as labor personnel alone.
Hence, this lowers the production cost, increases production, and makes a huge profit to the company.
The transfer of these factories has its advantages like improving the economy of the developing country and increasing the revenue earned by imports in the developed country.
However, the disadvantages too, when most of the profits work overseas and not to benefit one of the poorer countries whatsoever. And the workers have to
Shani.
Next up is
Mrs. Kusuma with that sari. Mango or H&M can beat that.
I know, right? Anyway, here comes the modern day Sri Lanka.
Thank you and Ayubovan Sri Lanka.
What do you know, man?
Finally, we would like to invite all the wonderful states for their final walk down the runway.
Firstly, we would like to invite the models wearing the traditional attire. And now, we would like to invite the models in vogue wearing the modern day attire.
Now, we'd like to ask the traditionals to please leave the stage.
Shani, now how are we going to know who's from where?
Why don't we ask the audience here, can any of yours spot any difference between people of different countries?
Yeah, that's right. You can't. They all look alike.
Like that, different countries are changing.
And cultures are also changing with them.
Why do we live in a small world? The answer lies with improved travel and communication. These have made links between many people around the world so much quicker and easier.
These links have increased at such a rapid rate that we now have a word to describe it, and it is
Globalization. Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We would really appreciate it if you guys could fill out the evaluation forms that given you that we knowingly have
Everything is zero.
fixing to you, but
You're recording it, idiot.
we will kindly invite two peers to evaluation.
Yeah. So do we have any volunteers to tell us if we were successful or not?
Okay, Prerna.
Is he jogging or what?
This is actually a good globalization presentation. Thumbs up.
My dear Prerna, thank you.
We would kindly ask Sir to come on stage and give us feedback.
Dude, you know how to behave in
Well done, Year 9s. Very entertaining show. Expert compares. Kept the thing flowing very, very fast. Good variety of costumes. And what it really does bring home to you, nothing can happen in the world today, anywhere, without others knowing about it minutes later. Whether it's some event in New York, Melbourne, Beijing, London, we're all part of this global village. It should show us how similar we all are, and hopefully things like this will bring everyone closer together. But well done all of you, I enjoyed it. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. And now we would like to invite Ms. Pickering to say a few words as the head of geography.
Give the camera.
It's very bright up here. I'd like to say that I organised all of this because it was absolutely fantastic. However, I didn't. It was Miss Nalusha and her class that organised it all. When she invited me along, I was very happy to attend, and in fact it was a fantastic fashion show. Some of the things that I just pulled out in terms of the geography, I thought there's some really fantastic links, particularly at the start, explaining the whole process of globalisation. And all the way through, you two did a fantastic job at drawing out the subtleties and talking about this idea of a selfie, how we ordinary Sri Lankans know what it is. It really brings home the globalisation message. It also shows what danger we're in at the end about how do we know where people are from, because everybody's becoming more similar, and hopefully you should be really celebrating your own culture and differences as well. It was an absolutely fantastic presentation, 10 out of 10, well done.
Thanks, Miss.
We will now have the vote of thanks by Brittany, but before that we would like to thank her as well as Upeka for organising all the attire and the traditional and the modern and all of that. Thank you.
Every special moment must come to an end, and this moment is not an exception. On behalf of everyone in Ms. Nalusha De Silva's geography class, I would firstly like to thank everyone who attended for being here today. You have been an amazing audience. Secondly, all the auditorium staff for their cooperation and well dealing with us. Now, please give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for two very entertaining and enthusiastic presenters. A big thank you goes out to all the other members of the designing committee who I enjoyed working with. Last but not least, please give a massive round of applause to our very committed and supportive geography teacher, Ms. Nalusha.